Hey everyone! Have you ever stopped to think about what you're actually putting on your plate, especially as we get a bit older? Today we're going to dive into a topic that might surprise you. The fact that some veggies, the very ones we thought were super healthy, might not be the best choice as we age. That's right. As we get older, some vegetables might not be as beneficial as we think. In this video, we're going to explore 8 vegetables that you should be mindful of and what you can substitute them with. So, if you're ready, let's get started with 8 vegetables seniors should be cautious about. Number 7 will shock you. We all know veggies are generally great for our health, right? But here's the thing, as we age, our body's needs change, and some veggies can actually pose unexpected health risks. So, what veggies are we talking about? I know you're curious. In this video, I'm going to explain why these veggies can be risky, what to watch out for, and what alternatives you can eat instead. If you want to keep up with important info like this, now is a great time to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. And let me know in the comments where you're watching from. Let's build a great community together. Vegetable number 1. Spinach and its risks. Alright, let's kick things off with spinach. Spinach is a nutritional powerhouse, packed with vitamins and minerals, isn't it? Well, here's the deal. Raw spinach contains high levels of oxalates. These oxalates can be a problem, especially for seniors who might be prone to kidney stones. How? Oxalates can bind with calcium in your urine, increasing the risk of these painful stones forming. Also, oxalates can interfere with calcium absorption, which is critical for strong bones. Is that it? You might ask. Nope, there's more. If you're on blood-thinning medications like warfarin, a high intake of foods rich in vitamin K like spinach can interfere with the effectiveness of these medications. So be mindful with your spinach intake. Vegetable number 2. Sprouts and germ danger. Next up, we've got sprouts. Alfalfa sprouts, bean sprouts. Those little guys that add a refreshing crunch to our salads and sandwiches. But unfortunately, they can carry some significant risks for seniors. Why? Sprouts need a warm, humid environment to grow, and that is a breeding ground for bacteria. Harmful bacteria like E. coli and Salmonella can easily multiply in these sprouts. And for seniors who might have a weaker immune system, this can be very dangerous. So, it's best to be cautious with sprouts, or even better, avoid them altogether. So, what should you do if you love sprouts? Well, if you're going to eat them, make sure you cook them thoroughly to kill any harmful bacteria. Vegetable number 3. Corn on the cob and digestion issues. Summer's all-time favorite. Corn on the cob. Who doesn't love that sweet, juicy crunch? But as we get older, corn can become a bit problematic. First off, digestion. Corn has a tough outer layer made of cellulose, which our bodies can't easily break down. As our digestive systems slow down with age, this tough cellulose can lead to indigestion, bloating, and gas. Secondly, corn is relatively high in carbohydrates. That can be a concern for seniors, especially those managing their blood sugar levels. So, no corn at all. You can still enjoy it, just be mindful of portion sizes and pay attention to how your body reacts to it. Vegetable number 4. Kale and thyroid concerns. The leafy green known as a superfood, kale. Well, it might be super for some, but for seniors the story is a bit different. Just like spinach, raw kale contains oxalates. This can contribute to kidney stones and interfere with calcium absorption. But there's another compound in kale that we need to talk about. Goitrogens. Goitrogens can interfere with thyroid function by blocking the thyroid's ability to use iodine, which is essential for producing thyroid hormones. For seniors who are already at a higher risk for thyroid problems, consuming large amounts of raw kale could potentially worsen these issues. But don't panic. Cooking kale significantly reduces the levels of both oxalates and goitrogens. Vegetable number 5. Asparagus and diuretic effects. Next up we have asparagus. Those tender green spears might seem like a harmless addition to your plate, but there are a couple of things seniors need to be aware of. First, asparagus contains purines. Purines are naturally occurring compounds that our bodies break down into uric acid, and for some people high levels of uric acid can lead to a painful condition called gout. Gout causes inflammation and pain in the joints, often in the big toe. Second, asparagus has diuretic properties, which means it helps your body get rid of excess water and salt through urine. This can be a problem for seniors who may already be at risk for dehydration. It's a good idea to consume asparagus in moderation. Vegetable number 6. Mushrooms and dangerous toxins. Mushrooms. So flavorful, they bring a savory umami taste to any dish. But not all mushrooms are created equal. In fact, some can be downright dangerous, especially wild mushrooms. Wild mushrooms can be toxic and cause serious illness or even death. It is crucial to only consume mushrooms from reputable sources like grocery stores or farmers markets. And even store-bought mushrooms need to be handled with care. Mushrooms contain a compound called agaritine, which has been linked to cancer in animal studies. While more research on agaritine's effects on humans is needed, it is best to be cautious. Cooking mushrooms helps break down agaritine, making them safer to eat, so always cook your mushrooms thoroughly before enjoying them. Vegetable number 6. Mushrooms and dangerous toxins. Mushrooms. So flavorful, they bring a savory umami taste to any dish. But not all mushrooms are created equal. In fact, some can be downright dangerous, especially wild mushrooms. Wild mushrooms can be toxic and cause serious illness or even death. It is crucial to only consume mushrooms from reputable sources like grocery stores or farmers markets. And even store-bought mushrooms need to be handled with care. Mushrooms contain a compound called agaritine, which has been linked to cancer in animal studies. While more research on agaritine's effects on humans is needed, it is best to be cautious. Cooking mushrooms helps break down agaritine, making them safer to eat, so always cook your mushrooms thoroughly before enjoying them. Vegetable number 8. Peas and sugar bombs. Last but not least, let's talk about peas. Those little green gems might seem harmless, but they can pack a surprising punch when it comes to blood sugar. Peas are relatively high in carbohydrates and, like potatoes, have a high glycemic index. This can cause a rapid rise in blood sugar levels, which is a concern for seniors managing diabetes or prediabetes. Also, peas contain purines which can trigger gout. If you have a history of gout, it's best to consume peas in moderation. There you have it. 8 vegetables that seniors might want to avoid or consume with caution. Remember, everyone is different and what works for one person might not work for another. It's always best to talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian to create a personalized eating plan that meets your individual needs. Have you been consuming any of these vegetables regularly? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please type yes in the comments. It helps me out so much. For more tips on healthy aging, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and hit the like button. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.